one of those wet wipes and it came off in one go. Hello there everybody and welcome to this video. Are they getting funnier? I don't think they are. My name is Phil, also known as Phil McCracken, or Fill Me Up, or Phil. Hello. I don't know. I'm so tired, guys. I don't know. How are you? I haven't been here for 2 days. Have you missed me? Have you missed me? I bet you have. So this is a special video, and I don't think you know what it is, even though it's probably in the title. This is hang on, 13 round number. Worst games on the Xbox 360. This will get some people growling. Bye, subscribers. No, I'm sure it's fine. Obviously, it's all subjective. If you don't agree with it, okay, give me a little message, and I will say, no, you're wrong. These are... No, I'm joking. But yes, so I've been away. I do apologise. I haven't been on for 2 days before I get started. And that's basically, I do nights, so I've been working lots of night shifts and day shifts as well. So I have been very tired. Last night, I finished 10-hour shift. I came home for like an hour and it was straight out. So I did a quick short of the PlayStation. By the way, please go over there and give it a like and show your support because it's getting lots of dislikes at the moment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Apparently people don't like me very much in the internet world. That's a shame. Can't imagine why. Obviously, I'm not that annoying, but anyway, shut your face. Let's do the game. Maybe I shouldn't tell people to shut the face all the time. Maybe that's why. And I just slurped again. Slurped into the microphone. Professional. Okay, so these are games that I just don't really think very much of. I have them in my collection, but some are not awful, but they're bad compared to what they should have been, and some are just fucking terrible. So do your own conclusion. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Can you hear me coughing? I'm really trying not to cough, but I am. I've got a little bit of a cough. I'm just a mess, just a human mess. All this. Don't get older, guys. It hurts when you pee. It hurts. Still feels great when you poo, though. Anyway, am I cringy? I think maybe a little bit. I think that's the appeal. Anyway, shut your face. Stormrise is a game that the concept was good, but the execution was shit. Red team and blue team. It's kind of like a deathmatch, Unreal Tournament, Quake Arena kind. That's the game from the other video. Remember when I said there was a Quake game and I couldn't remember what it was called? It was Quake 3 Arena. Where did I just used my own reference to prove myself wrong. What the fuck am I doing? But yeah, this came out Sega. It's not a terrible game. It's just not very... it's a bit... the battle is so-so. It's a bit clunky. It's a bit junky. It doesn't feel quite so, balls to the wall. And remember, this came out around the same time as Halo 3, which is a much better red and blue. Let's face it, way better deathmatch with the stick bombs. And obviously Call of Duty Modern Warfare had come out as well and blown us all away. Not blown us, that's different, you naughty little tiger moths. It was just, but yeah, this just fell on deaf ears. It was a shame. And this is in here, but there was another game called Brink, which came out, and again, that didn't quite hit the mark, but it didn't hit the mark for a different reason. I think it was very good. It just wasn't quite right. But yes, Stormrise is the first one. We're starting off strong. Many people are going, what? What the fuck is Stormrise? Fable 3. I think most people who played Fable will agree that this was a disappointment. One was beautiful, perfect. It was, I don't know, it felt so Zelda, felt a bit Oblivion, it felt a bit Elder Scrolls. Really, really good, the first one. The second one was a play on that, so it was an expansion to that particular type of storyline. But again, very well received. We enjoyed that. And then there was Fable 3. And I don't know, it just didn't quite have the same level of exploration. It didn't feel quite so put together. And it was wrapped up in a lot of convoluted storyline that just didn't really need to be there. And it's a shame because you know what? It's a pretty game. This is a really, really nice looking game. It just lacked finesse. There you go. Have you noticed I'm trying to be a little bit more, hello, yes, I'm going to use my perspicacity to shock you all. Actually, by the way, somebody asked me what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Old Hazy Hen, I think it's called. And it's a lighter version of Old Speckled Hen, which is a lovely beer from the wonderful people at Morehouse things or Moorcroft or something. I don't know. That was a beer review that was the most worst. My perspicacity's gone. Most worst. And Phil wins the award for the most worst at anything. Shut your face. Did I turn the lights on? Yeah. Okay. You already know this one. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I am a big, massive Resident Evil fan, and I'm not even kidding you. I am huge Resident Evil fan. Okay, it doesn't even bear thinking about. I have every single game. This was a huge disappointment. Not really in keeping with what Capcom had set out, and this is saying something when you've got Resident Evil 6 that could have gone on here. But I did like aspects of Resident Evil 6. I felt some of the scenarios were very good. I just did a little bit of windy pops in the mic. It's turned up, so you're definitely going to have heard that windy pops, by the way. But don't worry about it. And I've got a cough as well. Fuck me. I'll just quit from YouTube today. I'm just done. See, I'll just go. I'll see you later. I'll just get out of here. Oh, I'll just get out of here. It's ridiculous. Go on, we'll just finish this video. It was absolutely ridiculous, though. Unbelievable. We'll finish this. See how we get on. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. Operation Raccoon Resident Evil is it's a shame because the concept was very good, but it didn't quite hit the spot. You play as a squad, a bit Left 4 Dead. You play as a squad of mercenaries that have been sent into Raccoon City to recover evidence, and you are basically stuck between Umbrella's main army, bunch of bioweapons, zombies, and getting out of the city before it blows up. And yeah, the concept was brilliant, but the execution was flawed. What a shame. It could have been so much more. But hey ho, still worth getting if you're a Resident Evil fan, just as a bit of a completionist. There's the perspicacity. I can't even say the word perspicacity now. It's gone. There you go. It must be the brain liquids I'm drinking. It's nearly gone. Fuck me, it must have been a hard day. One Chan Barra. I bought this because it's so rare, not because of the girl. Maybe a little bit because of the girl. This one is a budget title. It's perfectly fine. What's the word? It's one of those titles that people buy just because of what it is, but it's not particularly a fantastic game. It's a hack and slash. It's quite ropey in places. It doesn't quite hit the mark, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine as a game. You play as one of the zombie killing samurai sisters, and you just hack and slash your way through zombies. Yeah, it's a budget title. It doesn't look very pretty. It's fun for 20 minutes. And like I say, it's really just here to sit on my shelf so I can brag and say, look what I've got. Because it is very expensive. You're probably talking about £15, maybe about $25, $30 in the Americas. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's one of those. It's an obscure one you pick up, you stick it in your collection, and every now and again you just scan past with your finger while you're looking for, I don't know, something else. Something completely different. Now this one it hurts me to put into here, but it is Game of Thrones, and there were two Game of Thrones games. There was the Telltale Game of Thrones, and there was this one, which was a Skyrim style third person exploration adventure is the only way to describe it. It is shit. The TV show was wonderful, as we all know. We all like a bit of Game of Thrones. I have every season. If you are a Phil's retrospective fan and you've watched most of my videos, you will have seen the goblets that I displayed. I showed you that were in my boxes. Me and my wife would very often sit watching the Game of Thrones and swilling mead from our from our goblets of an evening, which was a wonderful thing to do. But this one is a disappointment. It doesn't quite give you anything. You play as a man of the Night's Watch, and I think it's a guard, a King's Guard, and someone else. Yeah, disappointing. Just doesn't really have elements of anything. It has lots of different things, but none of them work. What a shame! Game of Thrones. Left a sticker on this. I literally just couldn't even bother with it. The outfit. I had high hopes for this. I had high hopes for this. I thought it was going to be sort of like I don't know, like a kind of, I suppose, Reloaded for the PlayStation 1, where you just had to kind of go through and it was destruction, a bit Mercenaries maybe, but it just doesn't it just doesn't get there. It just doesn't get there at all. Um, it's quite nasty looking. It feels like, I don't know, like I've just woke up and I'm next to a very disgusting looking woman, and I don't have any pants on, and neither does she, and she's got a blancmange. That kind of a thing. Not a very good game. I have not much more to say. Here's one. Duke Nukem Forever. Oh dear. Duke Nukem used to be cool. Duke Nukem obviously came out a long time ago with a side-scrolling platform, but the one he's most known for is Duke Nukem 3D, which came out for the PC. There was ports on there was ports on everything on the planet. I've got it on the PS Vita, the PlayStation 1, so many different consoles. And he did a couple of others. Time to Kill was one. Planet of the Land of the Babes or something was a pile of shit. And then he disappeared. He disappeared off the face of the earth, never to be seen again. Good old Dukey. And then all of a sudden, there was rumours they were going to make Duke Nukem, and it was made by 2K Games again, and they crop up quite a lot. They're a good manufacturer of games, and everyone went, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. No, the wit was gone. It it swapped out the funny slapsticky silliness of 3D, and it just replaced it with a load of um, evidently underage twins sucking him off, which was a weird scene in general. Um, Broken mechanics, very dicey, boring combat, hard to control. There's a bit where you have to control a remote control car to bring something to you. Fuck me. The controls that really shows how bad the controls are, because you cannot get the car to do anything. And it was a disappointment. I like Duke Nukem. I've still got it on my PS Vita, and I must admit, I play it all the time. I love it. It's puzzly and it's hard and it's not like that. And it's got loads of things, but it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. So that's a shame. And Duke Nukem, no, you dirty boy, you go to bed. No supper and no blowjobs. That's what you'd have to stop if it was Duke Nukem's mum. No, not like she would stop it. She'd stop it from happening to him. And then a long swig. That is lovely, by the way. I'm very pleased. A summery beer for a springtime. It's not fucking spring. It's horrible. Next one. Perfect Dark Zero. Dear oh dear. What happened here? Perfect Dark came out for the N64, and it was brilliant. It blew everybody's mind. It was a bit of a GoldenEye treat. It was wonderful. It was fast. It was run and gun. There was a lot of first-person shooting and puzzling in it. And then they brought this out. And is it on the case there? I'll show them. There you go. And it was awful. The broken mechanics, bad combat, again, just the same as Duke Nukem, and just no appeal. The levels felt very samey. The enemies were very samey. Nothing was really mixed up. The AI is terrible. There's times when I don't think the AI even knows it's in a game. It's facing the wrong way at some points. And it's a shame. I mean, I got the special edition just because I think it was £1 for this special edition. um, and it is a keepsake because it is a game that meant something once a long time ago. But this certainly isn't the version to get. This didn't set anything on fire except for your Xbox because it was so bad. You couldn't take it. Red Ring of Death for this one. Is my mic still on? Yes. But Willis. There you go, just testing the mic there. Your mum's coming in going, are you watching the Willis show again? Dirty boy. And you are. Not that I'm not going to stop helicoptering. Oh, there's a brag. Well, maybe not a helicopter, maybe more of a tiny, one of those little drones you get in like novelty shops. It's quite cold in here. That's why. Not because I got a tiny one. It went inside me. It looks like a little press stud now. Let's stop talking about my Willy. Okay, stop it. You always bring this up and start looking. I am cringe. This is cringe. Talking about my Willy. This is why the kids aren't interested. That sounds wrong. That's a Chris Hansen line right there. That's why the kids aren't interested, Chris. Because I'm always talking about So we're talking about Pokemon and Roblox and all that shit. Fuck me, that should be on here, shouldn't it? Roblox. We still done a 360 version of that. What a load of shit that is. Mercenaries World in Flames is the second Mercenaries game. Now, Mercenaries 1 came out on the PlayStation 2. And I'm not going to lie to you, in my opinion, is one of the best open world combat third-person shoot-em-ups out there. It's brilliant. In fact, it's on a par with Just Cause, and it was my favourite next to Just Cause. I played the daylights out of that. There was the concept of running around, taking over bases, using the black market to bring in bombs and bunker busters and things, but also bringing in that deck of 51 North Korean dictators and chucking them in the back of a helicopter. It was just brilliant. I loved every minute of Mercenaries 1. Mercenaries 2 came out on the PlayStation 2 and also came out on the Xbox 360. What we got were two very, very different games. The PlayStation 2's version is actually better than this version, although this is visually better. I don't know. Maybe it was a different generation. Maybe we just weren't ready for this, but it just didn't feel good. It didn't have the same appeal. The characters are still very good. There's still explosions, but it feels very controlled. It didn't feel like mayhem. And I think when we got Just Cause 2 coming out, we knew that this had its day. And what a shame, because Mercenaries could have been a fantastic franchise. And there you go. But yeah, not a good game. What a shame. And I was excited when it came out. I was really excited. I've just flicked the mic. Willies. I just keep saying Willies in the mic. I licked the mic then. I licked the mic. So you had a little bit of my lick. Lovely. Well done. Congratulations. You might want to get yourself checked out. Because the other day I was licked by a badger. And it licked a bit where I'd been stung by a bee at the same time. So a little bit of the saliva might have gone in. I may have tetanus. But I'll never know. And then I get lockjaw. And then I die. That was morbid. I'm very tired. I need sleep tonight. I'll make better videos tomorrow. I promise. I'm fucking knackered, guys. I'm really knackered. I did an extra shift this week for reasons. And I'm tired. It was long. I have to work till 4 in the morning. So that's why sometimes when people message from America, I'm still up because I'm actually at work. Because I'm allowed to put my headphones on. So I've got my headphones, I'm listening to Stir. And then if I get a little comment from you guys, I'll go, Thank you very much. Would you like a sandwich? And that's how I work. Alone in the Dark. Now this has come out for the PS. Well, not this, but Alone in the Dark has come out for the PS5, and I'm glad to say that from the reviews, it's looking very good. In fact, it's looking like a bit of a Resident Evil beta, a bit of a Silent Hilly one. This, I wanted to like it so much, but it's so hard. It controls bad. I mean, I love the reversal thing. We can reverse the actual game and do it again. Um, I really wanted to like this game. I really, really, really wanted to like this game. Um, and it is a shame because it just wasn't enough for me to like. But hey ho, you know, we learn, we live and we learn, and it's fine, but it's not one you would revisit over and over again. You know what I mean? So yeah, what a shame. But there you go. By the way, there was a squeaking noise there. It was my chair. I thought that genuinely looked like sounding like a fart then. It wasn't a fart. That's the lowest ever of the channel. Have you seen this guy? It's just the wind coming out of every area. it was I got a weird chair, and see, it makes like a resonating sound. I can't. Have you ever done that where you've moved and it's gone, huh? And then someone's gone, oh, and you go, no, 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 it's this. Listen, and you can't make it do it again. And they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, it really was this. It wasn't my arse. Smell the bum. No one ever wants to smell the bum. That's a good thing. Actually, you could do that. You could say, look, if you're not willing to smell my bum, then you must believe me. It's a good point. It's like the glass. It's got Peaky Blinders on it. Can you see? Not really. Peaky Blinders. Because where I come from, they're from around here. Not really in real life, but yeah, they are from around here. This is one of the worst Aliens games ever made, Colonial Marines. Very sad. Very sad. Aliens versus Predator was good. I actually quite like that. And this just, yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good. It's bad. It's a bad it's a bad game. But yeah, but what a shame. Could have been so much better. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you play as the Marines, and the combat, the aliens are dumb. Everything is so stupid. The AI is terrible, and it just feels very, I don't know. It just doesn't feel finished. Like I said, the aliens don't seem very threatening. Your characters, I don't know. It's a shame because I love the Aliens franchise. Who doesn't? They are genuinely terrifying aliens, aren't they? Aliens and Predator. They're fucking terrifying. They're the one you wouldn't want to come across them. But yeah, like I said, the AI was just really off on this. And there was points where things were meant to happen, just didn't happen at all. I've got 2 more games, guys, and then I am all done, and I'm going to go and edit and then get some rest and rest myself up. I am off from work tomorrow in the day. I'm in on the night, but I'm off on the day. So once I've had my sleep and I can do a couple of videos in the day, I'll carry on with the Xbox games, but these will be taken off my list. Bullet Witch. Ooh. Why was this made? It's a very hard game to grasp, really. I should have liked this. It's a run and gun shooter. You play as this witch. It's kind of feeling like it wants to eke off the whole Bayonetta thing. But it's very much more slow paced. You kind of have this weapon that you upgrade and you kind of build it up into this super weapon, and you combat monsters and creatures, and everything is there. The elements are there, but it feels like the world is very incomplete. It's just an empty world. It's graphically quite inferior for the time it was released. It's a shame. I wanted to like it. Made by Atari as well. It's a shame. But hey ho. Yeah, but this, could have been better. Could have been better. What a shame. And the last one, and it's these are weird. There's about 4 of these. I've got one because I just couldn't be bothered to collect them all. Any of these CSI games, I don't know if you've played them. Years ago, me and my wife were obsessed with CSI. Loved a bit of CSI. Watched it all the time. My wife, she's like crazy interested in CSI, which is fine. She loves all that. Saw this was on the Xbox. I think I rented it from Blockbusters. Blockbusters, the TV show with Bob Holness. If you're from America, look it up. He was the first James Bond. He was the first James Bond. He played. Yeah, fact. I have that for a fact. He was the first James Bond. That's true. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, Blockbuster, and we rented it, and we were really excited because it was 5 cases or 3 cases, and they were big things, and you got like stupid amounts of gamer points, like 250 gamer points for completing. But it was a shame because you'd get some evidence, and you had 5 different things you could do with that evidence. So say it was like, I don't know, like a sock, and you had like, I don't know, swab, put it in this machine and something, and then I kind of wanted it not to help me. I kind of wanted to be able to destroy evidence and be like, oh shit, I've just ruined the evidence. I've done the wrong thing on that evidence, and now it's wiped. And instead, the game just went, no, that's not the right one. No, that's not the right one. No, that's the right one. And then just literally helped you through until you got a conviction at the end, and it was fine. But oh man, LA Noir does it so much better. It's a much better crime solving game. Condemned does it so much better. Even even Batman Arkham Asylum has a better criminal element to it than this. And it's a shame because these could have been so good back in the day. And if you are younger viewers, I do apologize, but back in the day, these were hot stuff. CSI was a big show, man. It was a very big show. There was everything: CSI Miami, CSI New York, CSI and it was good. It was lots of different CSIs, and it was a big deal. But looking at it from today, this particular game not very good. Sorry, yeah, not the best. And she's hot. Have you ever seen her in Species? I mean, I'm not being funny, right? Species was like 10, 12 years before that. She's still hot. She's still hot. But yeah, there you go. So those are the games. I'm going to lie to you. I'd leave those alone. I wouldn't touch them. Some look intriguing. Some look interesting. Unless you are just a completionist, you just want to try. And obviously, don't take my word for it. You might like them. It's only my view. It's not yours. Um, but yeah, they were my 13 games. I'll put some footage in here. And I'll sort of get this video out for you guys because I know you've not had any fill for 2 days, and that's a long time. Fuck me, this video is long. Guys, thank you so much for being patient, and thank you for joining me. I'm nearly at 600 subs now, guys, which is really fast growth. I'm really pleased because, and I'm not, this isn't a line now, right? When I see that number grow, I never think, oh, good, I want it to be bigger and bigger. All I think is, and I mean this genuinely, ooh, I wonder if they'll talk to me. Oh, I wonder if they're interested in the same things as me. I'm really excited when new people join the channel because it means that I've got a bigger community and I've got lots of people to talk to. And I love that. I love doing that. Even if you want to just rip the piss out of me a little bit about something, I don't know, I've said something or done something, you just want to make a little bit of a joke on here. I'm not going to take offense to it. Trust me. You need to get to know me. I don't take offense. Trust me, I don't take offense. Okay. I love it. I love banter. I love back and forth. It's what I love. Ask any of my friends. That's what I do. I'm a back and forth kind of guy. And you'll get to know that. But in the meantime, guys, I'm so happy to have you on the channel, all you newbies that have started. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. A little bit controversial. I may get a few dislikes on this one. But it is what it is because people get very particular about their games. But yeah, I don't think I've picked anything that's particularly going to upset anybody. But yeah, they just were disappointing. And it's a great console, but every console has its stinkers. Xbox 360 had over 1,700 games, so it definitely had a couple. But hey, can't win them all. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. In the next video, I will be announcing the winners of the Shut Your Face contest. I'm not going to show it again. It's closed. That's it. If you want to see it, you've got to go back a couple of videos. But the next video will be the answers. That's it. So you've got go back 2 more videos, part 5 and part 4 of the only Xbox games you'll need. That's going to have the picture on. I'm not showing it on here again. No, you've been naughty. You should have watched them all. No, obviously. Thank you for joining me. And I will be updating you with the winners of that. I've got another contest, a different contest on top of Shut Your Face. Ooh, what is it, do you say? Well, I'll tell you, and I'm not going to fall asleep right now because my eyes have gone funny. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video. Hopefully we had a laugh and we've had some plum, some of the flow. That was a Swahili rap called Flubdaboo, and it actually means get down and jiggy with it, you mother... Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. And it was a really scary Joker smile I did then. And I shall see you in the next thrilling installment of Xbox games that I have in the folder. Oh, folder? A special fucking big folder, isn't it? Imagine carrying that. I'm just babbling now. I need sleep. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, have a wonderful evening. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.